بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Welcome to the Saudi-Japanese Automobile High Institute, known as Sajahi.
فكرة وخلفية مشروع المعهد.
In this presentation, you will see and listen to an abridgment about it.
يأتي هذا المشروع تلبية لتوجهات الدولة نحو توظيف الشباب السعودي ولكونهم في أمس الحاجة إلى تدريب تقني عالي المستوى ليتمكنوا من العمل في مراكز صيانة السيارات بثقة كبيرة ومهارة عالية.
Mission Statement: Cultivate the local human resources by improving their technical knowledge, skills and personality, thereby contributing towards the Saudiization programs in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
أهداف المعهد بوصفه معهداً غير ربحي هي
An automobile institute to meet the following objectives.
تلبية توجهات الدولة نحو توظيف الشباب السعودي.
Answer the prolonged demand of the nation in promoting Saudiization.
تدريب الشباب السعودي لتحقيق مستوى تقني عالي وتأهيله لممارسة العمل في مراكز صيانة السيارات بثقة عالية ومهارة تامة. تطوير مفهوم مساهمة كل هيئة تجارية وصناعية في المجال الذي تتقنه. تحفيز الهيئات والشركات الأجنبية التي لها مصالح بالمملكة على دعم برامج القطاع الخاص الهادفة لتأهيل الشباب السعودي.
Develop the skills of Saudi youth in the field of automobile technology and maintenance. Prepare Saudi youth to use their technical skills with self-confidence.
تطوير مبدأ التعاون الوطني بين المؤسسات ذات الأنشطة المتشابهة. التركيز على مبدأ التعليم التطبيقي. توفير تدريب تطبيقي عالي المستوى للشباب السعودي في مجال تقنية وصيانة السيارات يواكب ما تطبقه الشركات المصنعة للسيارات اليابانية.
Provide extensive and rigid on-the-job training at JADIC workshops.
Please.
Enable the Saudi youth in attaining knowledge and skills in automobile technology to meet the future requirements.
Please, I request you to find the closest emergency exit to you before starting of the workshop.
شركة عبد اللطيف جميل المحدودة.
عبد اللطيف جميل Company Limited.
شركة الحمران المتحدة.
الحمراني United Company.
شركة مؤسسة العيساء للتجارة.
الهيساهي Trading Corporation.
شركة عبد الله هاشم المحدودة.
عبد الله هاشم Company Limited.
شركة أحمد بامعروف للسيارات المحدودة.
أحمد بامعروف Automotive Company Limited. سوزوكي سعودية.
شركة الحاج حسين علي رضا وشركاه المحدودة.
حاجي حسين علي ريزا and Company Limited.
شركة باخشب إخوان القابضة المحدودة جدة.
باكاشا Brothers Holding Company جدة.
شركة عبد اللطيف العيسى للسيارات المحدودة الرياض.
عبد اللطيف العيسى أوتو كمباني الرياض.
الطاقة الاستيعابية من الطلاب 500 طالب.
Admission capacity of 500 students.
عدد الطلبة الذين يقبلون سنوياً 250 طالباً.
Yearly intake capacity of 250 students.
عدد الطلبة الذين يتخرجون سنوياً 200 إلى 230 خريجاً تقريباً.
Estimated number of graduates per year 200 to 230 students.
المناهج التقنية 71% من مجموع ساعات الدراسة والتدريب.
Technical course comprises of 71% of the total study hours.
برنامج لأخلاقيات العمل يتضمن نظاماً يشرف عليه وينفذه جميع مدربي وأعضاء المعهد خلال بقاء الطالب في المعهد.
Work ethics program handled and supervised by all Sajahi staff.
مكافأة شهرية للمنتظمين في الدراسة والتدريب مقدارها 3000 ريال.
An amount of 3,000 riyals is dispersed for each Sajahi student as a monthly stipend which is shared by JADIC members and Human Resources Development Fund to cover the students' expenses during their study tenure.
توقيع عقد عمل مباشرة بعد القبول النهائي وقبل البدء بالدراسة مع إحدى شركات توزيع السيارات اليابانية في المملكة الأعضاء في المعهد.
Job is secured at JADIC workshops and service centres after successful completion of the graduation requirements within the 2-year training period.
يمنح الخريج دبلوما يعادل دبلوم الكليات التقنية في المملكة. يتخرج الطالب فني صيانة سيارات طبقا للمستوى الثالث من نظام تأهيل هندسة وصيانة السيارات في اليابان.
Rated equivalent to the 3rd grade automobile technician holding the national license under the Japanese National Certification System.
افتتح المعهد خادم الحرمين الشريفين الملك عبد الله بن عبد العزيز آل سعود حين كان وليا للعهد يوم الأربعاء 16 من محرم عام 1424 للهجرة الموافق 19 من شهر مارس 2003 للميلاد. هذه لقطات من حفل الافتتاح تجسد الاهتمام الكبير الذي أولاه خادم الحرمين الشريفين.
Please, I request you to find the closest emergency exit to you before we start this workshop, so that you know you can watch this seminar live on YouTube on Sajahi channel. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent, His Excellency Mr. Masayuki Miyamoto, Consul General of Japan in Jeddah, Mr. Salim Hassan Al-Asmari, Director of Saudi Japanese Automobile High Institute, Mr. Sho Inokuchi, Director of Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry, MITI, Engineer Nizar Yusuf Al-Hariri, President, National Industrial Clusters Development Program, Mr. Ikuo Kudo, Japan Automobile Manufacturers Association, JAMA, Mr. Wissam Al-Garni, the Specialist of Saudi Energy Efficiency Program, SEEP. Selected Sajahi student presenters for this seminar, participants, distinguished guests, gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Fadil, and I would be the host for this seminar. There is nothing better than starting the workshop with a recitation of the Holy Quran. May we call the student Nasir Al-Sha'lan. Nasir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إن الله فالق الحب والنوى يخرج الحي من الميت ومخرج الميت من الحي ذلكم الله فأنى تؤفكون. فالق الإصباح وجعل الليل سكنا والشمس والقمر حسبانا ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم. وهو الذي جعل لكم النجوم لتهتدوا بها في ظلمات البر والبحر قد فصلنا الآيات لقوم يعلمون. وهو الذي أنشأكم من نفس واحدة فمستقر ومستودع قد فصلنا الآيات لقوم يفقهون. وهو الذي أنزل من السماء ماء فأخرجنا به نبات كل شيء فأخرجنا منه نخرج منه حبا متراكبا ومن النخل من طلعها قنوان دانية وجنات من أعناب والزيتون والرمان مشتبها وغير متشابه انظروا إلى ثمره إذا أثمر وينعه إن في ذلكم لآيات لقوم يؤمنون.
We are highly delighted to have you here to participate in this seminar on automobile and energy efficiency in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, sharing the experiences of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Japan today, 27th of January 2020. Our profuse gratitude. This seminar aims to nurture the young generation of Saudi Arabia as future experts of energy efficiency while enhancing the understanding on automobile energy efficiency and making aware them with various stakeholders through the sharing of experiences and exchanging of ideas among experts of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Japan. To give you an idea of the flow of this seminar, it will be divided into 3 sessions. First is the opening session, then it will move to various presentations by touching the areas of automobile energy efficiency, enhancement, preservation, and highlight solutions to the issues against neglection, conservation policies and programs in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Japan. Next is a ceremony of appreciation, finally a closing ceremony. This seminar will run for 3 hours. There will be a coffee break for 30 minutes at 10:25. Now, let us invite Mr. Salim Hassan Al-Asmari, the Director of Saudi Japanese Automobile High Institute, to welcome all of you. Welcome, Mr. Hassan, please.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سعادة السيد مياسوكي مياموتو القنصل العام لليابان بجدة، سعادة السيد شو إنوكوشي المدير التنفيذي بوزارة الاقتصاد والتجارة والصناعة اليابانية ميتي، سعادة المهندس نزار بن يوسف حريري رئيس البرنامج الوطني لتطوير التجمعات الصناعية بالمملكة، سعادة الأستاذ فيصل بن كدسة مدير عام التدريب التقني والمهني بمنطقة مكة المكرمة، السيد إيكو كودو قائد فريق في اتحاد مصنعي السيارات في اليابان جاما، سعادة الأستاذ وسام القرني أخصائي كفاءة الطاقة بالمركز السعودي لكفاءة الطاقة سيس، الحضور الأفاضل، أبناءنا الطلاب، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أرحب بكم أجمل ترحيب لحضور هذه الندوة الهامة من سلسلة الندوات السنوية تحت عنوان كفاءة الطاقة في قطاع السيارات، التي يستضيفها المعهد العالي السعودي الياباني للسيارات سنوياً للمرة الخامسة. أرحب بكم جميعاً لحضوركم هذه الندوة الهامة من سلسلة الندوات، وهذه السلسلة من الندوات التي ينسق لها ويرتب لها شركائنا من دولة اليابان الصديقة لنقل خبرة اليابان في مجال كفاءة الطاقة لنا في المملكة العربية السعودية، التي ستسهم بحول الله في نشر الوعي عن كفاءة الطاقة في جميع القطاعات ومن بينها قطاع السيارات. أتقدم بالشكر لوزارة الاقتصاد والتجارة والصناعة في اليابان ميتي ولاتحاد مصنعي السيارات في اليابان جاما، ولمعهد نومور للأبحاث في اليابان على جهودهم المستمرة في عقد هذه السلسلة من الندوات عن كفاءة الطاقة، وأشكر البرنامج السعودي لكفاءة الطاقة سيب على مشاركته في هذه الندوة. نيابة عن شركات موزعي السيارات اليابانية في المملكة وعن المعهد العالي السعودي الياباني للسيارات، أكرر الترحيب بكم جميعا، وترحيب خاص بسعادة المهندس نزار بن يوسف حريري رئيس البرنامج الوطني لتطوير التجمعات الصناعية لحضور هذه الندوة من الرياض، وأتمنى أن تكون ندوة مفيدة وممتعة كسابقاتها، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you so much, Mr. Salim. Now, let us invite Mr. Sho Inokuchi, the Director of Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry, METI, to deliver the opening speech. Welcome, Mr. Inokuchi.
Good morning, everyone. Okay. Today, on the occasion of the 6th Energy Efficiency Seminar in the Saudi Japan Automobile High Institute, I will hold the opening remarks on the behalf of the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry of Japan. First of all, I would like to thank you all the attendees here today. Today, as the social reform in Saudi Arabia progress, the environment around the Sujahi student is changing every day. In particular, under the guidance of His Royal Highness Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud, Saudi Vision 2030 requires not only create of the society where all the Saudi can enjoy happy and healthy life, but also the vision call for the creation of the attractive living environment. Achieving environment and resource protection is an important factor in achieving these goals. For the future generation and improve the quality of our daily lives, we need to take a responsibility to drastically reduce the CO2 emission that causes global warming. Therefore, conversion to energy resource with a low CO2 emission and daily effort for the energy efficiency and conservation are required. Today, resolution of the energy efficiency and consumption increase is a global issue. Not only resolution of the Saudi problem, for the resolution for the global challenges. This point is also strong emphasized Saudi Arabia's Energy Minister, His Royal Highness Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman Al Saud, who promoted a circular carbon economy to reduce CO2 emissions. For the automobile sector that are indispensable for our daily lives, and you are learning a technology, automobile field energy regulation, automobiles fuel efficiency regulation, we call the Saudi Cafe, are introduced in the kingdom, and eco-friendly cars are also sold in the Saudi market now. However, number of the automobile in Saudi Arabia is increased year by year, and the impact of the automobile on the global environment is not insignificant. For this reason, it is necessary not only to spread the eco-car exhibit here, but also encourage individual drivers to work on the eco-driving in the consideration for the environment and energy saving in their daily lives. For this reason, the government of Japan, based on the friendly relationship with Saudi Arabia, will work with the Saudi Energy Efficiency Center to realize to the Energy Efficiency Society in Saudi Arabia and to develop human resource in the energy efficiency and conservation field required for the Saudi Arabia in the future. Today, we will share some of our knowledge about energy efficiency and conservation in Japan with the students of the Saudi Japan Automobile High Institute. Needless to say, situation of energy in Japan and Saudi Arabia is completely different. However, I think experience of Japan since 1970s can help resolve your country's problems. Through today's seminar, I hope that Sujahi students will understand the current global environment issue involve automotive and related industries and practice daily energy efficiency and conservation. Finally, I hope that this seminar not only accelerates the cooperation between Japan and Saudi Arabia in the field of the energy efficiency and conservation, but also further promote bilateral relations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Inukuchi. And now, the Japanese government plays a vital role in the progress and triumph of Sujahi. We proudly acknowledge the support and cooperation of friendly country Japan, especially the cooperation of Council General of Japan. Let us all welcome the Council General of Japan in Jeddah, His Excellency Mr. Masayuki Miyamoto.
الجمع الكريم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إنه لا شرف عظيم لي أن أخاطبكم اليوم في هذا السمينار الهام الذي يستضيفه المعهد العالي السعودي الياباني للسيارات وتنظمه وزارة الاقتصاد والتجارة والصناعة اليابانية، جمعية مصنعي السيارات اليابانية، معهد نومورا للأبحاث، ومركز التعاون الياباني للشرق الأوسط. إن كفاءة الطاقة ترتبط في الأذهان عادة بترشيد الموارد الاقتصادية وكيفية مساعدتها في تحسين ظروف حياة الناس من خلال توفير الموارد. في الواقع هذا صحيح، ولكن يجب ألا ننسى عاملاً مهماً آخر، وهو تأثير كفاءة الطاقة على تغير المناخ. عندما يتعلق الأمر بتغير المناخ، فإننا نميل إلى اعتباره أمراً يخص للآخرين، ونميل إلى الاعتقاد بأن المشكلات الناجمة عن تغير المناخ تحدث في مكان بعيد عن منطقتنا في العالم، أو ستحدث في وقت بعيد من الآن في المستقبل. ولكن هذا التصور خاطئ تماماً. وعلى سبيل المثال، تشير بعض الدراسات العلمية إلى علاقة محتملة بين تغير المناخ، أي الاحتباس الحراري، والزيادة في كمية الأمطار وحجم الأعاصير. في العام الماضي ضرب العديد من الأعاصير الكبيرة الأرخبيل اليابانية، جالبة معها رياحا قوية وأمطارا غزيرة، وتسببت هذه الأعاصير والفيضانات الناجمة عن الأمطار الغزيرة في فقدان الكثير من حياة الناس وممتلكاتهم، وخسائر كبيرة في المباني والمنازل في مناطق مختلفة. ولم يكن مسقط رأسي استثناء من ذلك، فتضرر عدد كبير من المنازل بما فيها منزل والدتي. لذا يجب أن ندرك جيداً الدور الذي تلعبه كفاءة الطاقة في كبح جماح عنف الطبيعة. إن إقامة هذا السمينار عن كفاءة الطاقة بصورة منتظمة يعكس وعي جميع الأطراف المعنية بهذه القضية الخطيرة وجهودها المستمر لنشر هذا الوعي بين الآخرين. وأنا أثمن هذه الجهود وأؤكد لكم أن اليابان مستعدة للتعاون في هذا المجال مع المملكة وأي مجالات أخرى ذات اهتمام مشترك. أخيراً أتمنى أن يتواصل التعاون بين بلدين الصديقين وأن تنام السعودية بمزيد من التطور تحت قيادة الملك سلمان بن عبد العزيز وولي عهده الأمير محمد بن سلمان. وشكرا جزيلا والسلام عليكم.
Thank you, Your Excellency, to bless us and make aware us the importance of energy efficiency. Before we proceed to this seminar proper, may we have a photo session to mark this event. May we request the following to come on stage for the photo session: His Excellency, Mr. Masayuki Miyamoto, Mr. Salim Asmari, Engineer Nizar Al-Hariri, Mr. Sho Inokochi, Mr. Ikuo Kodo, and Mr. Wissam Al-Garni. Media and photographers, please station yourselves in front of the stage. And Mr. Faisal bin Kadasa. Energy efficiency is an important agenda for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in order to utilize its precious hydrocarbon resources. Moreover, for addressing climate change that can potentially damage the Kingdom's livelihood and ecosystem. The government of Japan has been working collaboratively with KSA in many areas of energy efficiency. In fact, there has been a development in the policy making, namely the establishment of Saudi CAFE, Corporate Average Fuel Efficiency Standard, or Fuel Economy Standards and Labeling System. In addition to the role of consumers has become increasingly important. Such importance is emphasized by the decree allowing women to drive, since learning eco-driving is crucial both for energy efficiency and safety. Now, let us proceed to the seminar proper on understanding current energy efficiency and conservation policies. Let us know the program in KSA and Japanese experiences. Subsection 2 will be about enhancing vehicles' energy efficiency in Saudi Arabia by Mr. Wissam Al-Garni, Transport Energy Efficiency Standards Specialist. Saudi Energy Efficiency Program, SEEP. Then we will move on directly to eco-driving for energy efficiency and safety to be facilitated by Mr. Ikuo Kudo, Group Leader, Japan Automobile Manufacturers Association, JAMA. Next will be a 30-minute break. Then we will resume with Sajahi trainees' presentation. Lastly, there will be a ceremony of appreciation. So since we will start with enhancing vehicle energy efficiency in Saudi Arabia, let's give the floor to Mr. Wissam Al-Garni. Welcome, Mr. Wissam.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. شكرا لكم على إتاحة الفرصة لنا في المركز السعودي لكفاءة الطاقة بالتوعية وإيصال رسائل لتوفير الطاقة في مجال النقل البري. نبدأ البرزنتيشن. نعطي نظرة عامة حول المركز السعودي لكفاءة الطاقة. في 2010 صدر قرار مجلس الوزراء بتشكيل المركز السعودي لكفاءة الطاقة، وفي 2012 بدأ المركز بتشكيل البرنامج السعودي لكفاءة الطاقة، ويتكون من 12 فريق عمل يعمل على أكثر من 80 مبادرة. وبعد ذلك تم توسيع نطاق عمل المركز السعودي لكفاءة الطاقة ليشمل قطاعات أخرى. تتركز جهود المركز السعودي على 3 قطاعات رئيسية تشكل 90% من استهلاك الطاقة الأولية في المملكة العربية السعودية، وهذه القطاعات هي الصناعة والنقل البري وكذلك المباني. في قطاع النقل البري استهلاك الطاقة يبلغ 21%، 52% في المركبات الخفيفة و38% المركبات الثقيلة، 10% استخدامات أخرى. يعمل المركز السعودي منذ العام 2012 على 3 مبادرات وتم الانتهاء منها، وهي المعيار السعودي لاقتصاد الوقود، ومواصفة الإطارات، وكذلك مواصفة بطاقة كفاءة الطاقة. وجاري العمل حاليا على المرحلة الثانية من مواصفة الإطارات والمعيار السعودي لاقتصاد الوقود، وهنالك عدة مبادرات أخرى بخصوص المركبات الثقيلة. المعيار السعودي لاقتصاد الوقود ساهم في خفض الطاقة وتحسين اقتصاد الوقود بمعدل 3.6 سنويا، وقبل المعيار السعودي كان التحسن بمقدار 1% فقط. ونتوقع بإذن الله في العام 2023 أن يكون اقتصاد الوقود تقريبا 17 كيلومتر للتر. أبرز نتائج العام 2019 التي تحققت في المعيار السعودي لاقتصاد الوقود بلغ التحسن السنوي في اقتصاد الوقود 11.2%، وكذلك بطاقة اقتصاد الوقود ارتفع عدد المركبات المسجلة بتصنيف ممتاز وممتاز بلس إلى 14.4%. وبالنسبة للإطارات ارتفع عدد الإطارات التي تكون مسجلة باللون الأخضر حوالي 20%. نتكلم عن جهود المركز في توعية المستهلكين بخصوص القيادة الاقتصادية. قام المركز بالعديد من الحملات منذ العام 2015، وشملت تلك الحملات على عدة رسائل وظهور في السوشيال ميديا ودعايات على الطرق والمطارات ومقابلات تلفزيونية وإذاعية، بهدف إيصال رسائل التوعية إلى المستهلكين بأهمية وإرشادات توفير الطاقة في مجال المركبات. وشملت الحملات على مسميات تكون مرغوبة أو لطيفة إلى أذهان المستمعين. والحملة الأخيرة هي ممكن شفتوها في الدعايات، سيارتك تفزع لك. فنتعمد دائما الوصول للمستهلك برسائل لطيفة محببة يعني. ومن ضمن جهود المركز في إيصال الرسائل نعرض لكم بعض سلايدات أو بعض الديزاينز اللي ظهرت في الإعلانات في التلفزيون أو في الأماكن العامة، وشملت تلك الرسائل على البطاقة الموجودة على السيارات وعلى الإطارات. هنالك لكل فئة من المركبات مركبات موفرة للطاقة وكذلك الإطارات، فدائما نوصي بالحرص دائما على شراء المركبات والإطارات ذات النطاق الأخضر. أما بعد الشراء هنالك عدة رسائل تم إيصالها إلى المستمعين ممكن تطبيقها لتوفير الطاقة في القيادة، مثل ضغط الهواء. يبقى ضغط الهواء حسب ما أوصت به الشركة الصانعة يساهم في خفض الطاقة وعدم زيادة الاستهلاك. كذلك الزيت المحرك مهم جدا الإبقاء على زيت المحرك الموصى به من قبل الشركة الصانعة، ويساهم في توفير الطاقة بمقدار 2%، رغم بساطة هذه النسبة إلى أنها رسالة من ضمن الرسائل وعدة طريقة واحدة من عدة طرق لتوفير الطاقة. أما الرسائل الأخرى في توعية المستهلكين بعد القيادة بعد الشراء تكون بخصوص التسارع والتباطؤ. التسارع والتباطؤ من شأنه أن يزيد الاستهلاك ويزيد الجهد على المحرك. عند التوقف وزيادة السرعة بشكل مفاجئ يزيد الاستهلاك بشكل كبير، فنوصي دائما بالقيادة المتزنة. وكذلك الأحمال، زيادة الأحمال على سقف السيارة يقلل من انسيابية الهواء ويزيد من الضغط على المحرك فيزيد من استهلاك الطاقة. هذه بعض من الرسائل اللي تم بثها في الإعلام على مدى السنوات الماضية. تحسن اقتصاد الوقود، بلغ إجمالي 4% تقريبا في العام 2019، ومنذ العام 2015 تم إعداد عدة حملات، وسيتم العمل على حملات إضافية ومبادرات أخرى في العام 2020. حتى بعد الشراء يمكن للمستخدمين أن يوفروا في الطاقة باتباع بعض الإرشادات التي يبثها المركز السعودي لكفاءة الطاقة، وكذلك يمكن زيارة الموقع وحسابات التواصل الاجتماعي للمركز. هنالك عدة رسائل ويمكن الإجابة على استفسارات المستخدمين بخصوص توفير الطاقة. وفي العام 2020 بإذن الله جاري العمل على عدة مبادرات، مثل ما ذكرنا سابقا اتسع دائرة نطاق عمل المركز السعودي، وبإذن الله سيتم العمل على عدة مبادرات أخرى من شأنها توفير الطاقة. إذا في أي أسئلة. شكرا لكم.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wissam Al-Garni. And now we will have Mr. Ikuo Kudo to facilitate the topic on eco-driving for energy efficiency and safety. Mr. Ikuo Kudo, please take charge.
Well, thank you for very much kind of introduction to me. Hello, everyone. My name is Ikuro Kudo from JAMA. I am very honored to be here and make a presentation relating to eco-driving for energy saving and for your safety. I really hope that my presentation is understandable. And this slide shows overview of my presentation. Before going to detail, I would like to introduce the background of EcoDrive. After the Paris Agreement was adopted in 2015, every possible measure for CO2 emission reduction is being intensively carried out around the world. Road transport sector is not an exception. As you are aware of it very well, there are many ways how to reduce it in respective sector. When we think reduction, not only improvement of vehicle fuel efficiency, but also improvement of traffic flow, diversification of fuel supply, and more efficient vehicle use are the way to reduce the emission, and those are carried out in parallel by the parties concerned as shown in this slide. And then this movement is called integrated approach, and it is well known that such approach results greater result. Oops. Oops, sorry. And then, as you may see in the fourth column here, eco-driving is one of the key activities in the field, and relatively high results can be achieved, as I show you in later stage. Let's see the fourth pillar more specifically, that is more efficient vehicle use. In this activity, key player is vehicle users, and measures to be taken is adoption of eco-driving practices and improve efficiency in truck use. Eco-driving can be adopted for all types of vehicle. Therefore, such adoptions lead to the improvement immediately. Through the implementation of these measures, CO2 reduction can be enhanced together with the approach in the other pillars. Okay. Here shows main benefits of eco-driving. A survey relating the main benefit of eco-driving was conducted in Japan, and it was reported in Annual Congress of Japan Society of Automotive Engineers in 2006. A survey was conducted over 12 months period, and the number of trucks covered in this survey was 1,310 under 11 feet operators. According to the results, fuel efficiency was improved 8.7%, while number of accidents reduced 49% after implementation of eco-driving program. I believe that this data shows eco-driving is very effective for the reduction of fuel to be used. That is, emission reduction of CO2 as well as the safety of the drivers. And first, I would like to introduce an overview of eco-driving for passenger cars in private use. In the next two slides, to introduce 10 tips for the eco-driving that is promoted in Japan. Since the driving practice in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is different from Japan, some modification of or the addition of new items may be necessary. In this sense, it is our pleasure if our current practice in Japan is helpful for the customization of eco-driving which fits to your country. This slide shows 1 through 5 tips for 10 tips. And this slide shows tips 6 to 10 for 10 tips. Actually, I will introduce 10 tips specifically later. This slide shows the effect of eco-driving tips using several slides called eco-driving flowchart. Basically, I should tell you the measures to be taken, that is, practice how to drive and the impact of fuel efficiency, that is, advantage of fuel efficiency on item by item basis. So let's see the item number 1. Accelerate gently, that means increase car speed slowly, which boosts fuel efficiency by roughly 10%. Item number 2 is to maintain the speed steadily and keep your distance from the car running ahead. By these measures such as unattempting unnecessary acceleration and deceleration result in gaining in fuel efficiency of 2% in urban traffic and of 6% in suburban traffic. Keep pace with traffic condition by only adjusting the accelerator to, and so that speed fluctuation can be minimized to keep constant speed as much as possible. Item number 3 is slow down by releasing the accelerator. It means release the accelerator as early as possible so that the car runs on inertia as far as possible. Slow down using stop of fuel injection instead of braking hard just before stopping. I will explain item number 4 later. This is number 5. I'm not sure if item 5 is applicable for this country or not. However, it was recommended that stop idling when the car is stopped in Japan before. And as I explained, item 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the 10 tips. And let's move to the rest of the 10 tips. This slide shows item number 4 for 10 tips. This item is to be emphasized is fuel consumption by air condition of car is a bit different from one at home. That is home appliances. Air conditioner at home consumes more energy if you set a lower temperature, while air conditioner of the car do not consume so much. However, please keep in mind that lowering air blow level saves the fuel to extent. These items to plan our itinerary to avoid congested routes. For example, if we use a car navigation system, it will suggest an eco-drive route, sometimes not. If the navigation suggests eco-drive route, it may take 5 minutes more, but uses 15% less fuel. And this slide shows an example that poor pressure tire reduces the fuel efficiency to some extent. We should check the tire pressure sometimes, if possible, every day. Oops. Okay. And sorry about that. This slide shows explain about the relating between the fuel efficiency weight. We use a car at several stations such as business, picnic, just drive, and so on. However, let's remove unnecessary baggage because driving with 100 kilograms of unnecessary onboard weight causes a 3% loss in fuel efficiency. Moreover, as picture shows, if a roof carrier increases air drag by 40%, this item is about respect parking rules and regulations. Illegal or imprudent on-street parking causes traffic congestion, which leads to increased emissions. Our country, Japan, is a small country, so all Japanese drivers have to think about this. Actually, this is in Japan. There are 2 lanes here, but one lane is all full to parking car. That's why car congestion and then emissions more. This item shows checks the reading on the fuel efficiency monitoring equipment. When drivers think about fuel efficiency, first of all, each driver needs to how they drive usually. In addition, they are aware of the impact of eco-driving practices. Picture shows the tool of practices. And these were 10 tips for eco-driving. I say again, since 10 tips are prepared in consideration for the condition of transportation in Japan, you may have the different tips. In this sense, I would strongly recommend it that you may check the situation very carefully and prepare the customized tips to be fitted. Next, I will introduce EcoDrive for trucks and buses. Bigger fuel consumption rises in proportion to the square of carting speed. When the speed is doubled from 80 km per hour to 160 km per hour, fuel consumption is 3 times larger due to higher aerodynamic resistance. Japan and Europe both apply a speed limiter regulation for heavy-duty vehicles. Speed limiters are known to reduce both accident and fuel consumption. Speed limiters are speed control measures are among the recommended methods of energy saving. Here shows the achievement by paper and pencil project in Japan, where this project is called Green Eco Project, starting with 25 companies with 549 trucks, which companies are the member of Tokyo Trucking Association. It shows plan is start slow, stop slow. Do its driver fill the form by heart. Check its small-scale training seminar. Action is conforming data. These are the we call PDCA. The association telling that achievement made in last 13 years, such fuel efficiency progress rate is 16.9% improvement in average, and amount of fuel reduction about 70,000 kiloliter for light oil and so on in 13 years. Next is an eco-driving management system we call EMS. This is an onboard eco-driving equipment. Each company can know the operation of each truck by installed by this equipment. This slide shows the benefits of EMS as number one, fuel consumption reduced by an average of 26.3%. Number two, rapid adoption of eco-driving practices by drivers. Number three, reduced fuel cost. Number four, greater safety in trucks operation, fewer accidents. Number five, reduced maintenance cost. Therefore, companies by using trucks may try training for all drivers, or they may read paper and pencil project. They may install EMS equipment to all trucks because improve fuel efficiency by 26% and higher profits for them. At the end of my presentation today, okay, I'm finished. Sorry, too long. This is I'd like to conclude the followings. Number one, eco-driving by vehicle users will result in immediately CO2 emission reduction from transportation sector. Number two, eco-driving contributes not only to energy conservation and CO2 emission reduction, but also to prevention to accidents. Number three, taking a Japanese practice into consideration Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is recommended to develop and implement the customized eco-driving promotion program of its own throughout the country. Number 4, subsidizing the truck operation, etc. for purchasing eco-drive management system and for participating in eco-driving training courses helps reduce fuel consumption and road accidents. And these were all my presentation. Thank you very much for kind attention. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kudo. You may now have 30 minutes break, and we will be back at 10:30. اللي في الخلف لو سمحتم هنكمل المحاضرة لو سمحتم. Everyone at the back, please, kindly be seated. We shall continue our seminar. Sajaya student, please be seated.
Hello.
Okay, Sajaya, presenters, please, on the stage.
Gentlemen, please come back to your seat very quickly. The next session is your turn. This is for students actually, so please come back to your seats very quickly. Actually, your friends are waiting. Okay, thank you very much for your contribution. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Marhaban bikum. Good. Ismi Satake min Tokyo. Tasharafna. Haras, my Arabic is enough. So, thank you very much. This session is a panel discussion. And this is Shigeharu Satake from Nomura Research Institute, a consultant from Japan. Very nice to see you. And I will take honor to serve as a moderator at this session. So, today, at this session, firstly, we would like to have your friends, the Sujahi students' presentation first. The 6 of your friends have prepared a very good presentation. So now, I would like to call your friends here. The 6 braves are coming now. First brave, Mr. Mr. Khalid Salah Al-Falash. And lastly, Mr. Abdul. So first, these 6 brave will drop the presentation in front. So please start. Thank you. Thank you.
الو الو تمام يا السلام عليكم. Hello and good morning everyone. Today I suggest student made a presentation about energy efficiency and what eco-driving is. To start with, cars and vehicles are an important element of today's transportations. Automotive industry is doing a lot of effort on energy efficiency in light and heavy-duty vehicles. Energy efficiency is a key component in today's cars industry and business. And the latest technology of energy efficiency is hybrid cars, which is later will be switched to fully electric vehicles.
Hello, good morning, and hi gozaimasu. Here are some tips that I would like to share with you about how to reduce energy consumption. The first tip that I would like to share with you, if you push the gas pedal more than enough, you will not be able to save energy. So, be wise. Be wise how you push the gas pedal. Another thing is, if you are ready to pay for the oil and fuel and parts, go ahead. And another tip that I would like to share with you, if you keep your RPM in the right place, because the burning of the fuel will rise up when RPM goes high. And I have another tips that I would like to share with you. The first one, if you lift your foot from the gas pedal while maintain distance from cars before you, help you avoiding any accident. When using brake, try to make it smoothly. Another thing is, making use of movement of the car help you avoiding any accident. And last but not least, between a must and a need, like in winter, try not to turn on the AC in order to save energy. In fact, instead of turning on the AC, roll down car windows since the weather locally is fairly cold in winter. Also, bear in mind the wise use of roll down car windows since it contributes to air drag. And thank you.
Good morning. I'm going to talk about the warm-up of the engine. The engine is similar to the human body in terms of its need for warm-up. It is scientifically proven that 30 seconds of warm-up is enough, despite the misconception that cars need long time of warm-up. The designated time that will do the trick is 30 seconds of warm-up. Now on my other topic is planning your route. Planning your route means saving time. And saving time in driving means lowering fuel consumption to a minimum level. So it is a highly recommended tip to be adopted. Plus, take advantage of certain applications such as Google Maps with such features. And thank you.
Hello. The tip I would like to share with you. Get rid of unneeded weightage. Its effect on fuel efficiency in two respects. First, overload the car with many accessories, like heavy rims, spoilers, and electronic devices. Second, putting equipment and personal stuff in the car. Also, it's advisable to eliminate any factors that cause aero drag, like roof carrier and onboard weightage.
Hello and good morning. Maintaining continuous inspection of tire pressure. Lower than specified pressure will increase tire friction, so will decrease fuel consumption. Do you know underflate tire can cause imprecise handling and premature wear on the edge of your tire? Underflate tire may even overheat and fail at highway speed. According to the Ministry of Transport, underflate tire contribute to more than 600 fatalities and 33,000 injuries every year. It's advisable to check the door frame for the suitable tire pressure. And thank you.
To conclude in our presentation, general awareness on eco-driving is not according to the expectation. Limited promotion of the concept of eco-driving is also responsible for the poor practices. Recommendations about eco-driving and its helpful contribution to fuel efficiency leads a positive result in public awareness. خلاصة ما تم عرضه من الفيديو وعرض الشرائح توصلنا على 3 نقاط أساسية. المعرفة البسيطة في كيفية توفير الوقود عن طريق القيادة الاقتصادية. ضعف الوعي الفكري وعدم الممارسة قد يؤدي إلى هدر الوقود وعدم المسؤولية. النقاط التي تم ذكرها تؤدي وبشكل كبير وبطريقة إيجابية إلى توفير الوقود ورفع الوعي العام. Please remember, every single driver, every single car, and every single effort matter. By our collective efforts, we can help ourselves, our society, and our country to become an environment-friendly part of the world. And thank you all.
Thank you very much. Could you come again here? Let's praise them again. Please, everybody come on the stage again. Please praise them. Did a very great job. Thank you very much. Okay, well actually it was very impressive, the last message, that every single effort will save the country. It's very big message, I think, so very impressive. Thank you very much. Thank you. So now the stage arrangement will change, but during this timing I'd like to ask one guest comment. Mr. Inoguchi-san, could you have a comment on the impression?
Thank you for the young Saudi student presentation. So I think this presentation very good. However, please memorize and please don't forget daily effort of the energy efficiency, not only so in the daily life, but also in the future life, especially for the kingdom. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Inoguchi-san. Yes, don't forget about the future. This is also a very big message, I think. So now, we would like to move on the panel discussion. I'd like to invite the valuable panelists here. So including 3 students from your friends. So may I call Mr. Ahmed Abdulatif Al-Ansari, one of the panelists? Please praise them. Please welcome them. And Mr. Fahad Othman Al-Zubaydi. Sorry, Fahad Osman Al-Zubaydi, yes, please. Thank you. And please welcome Mr. Anas Ghanem Jibali. And from the guests, Mr. Wissam Al-Karni from SIG, the Saudi expert, and Mr. Ikuo Kudo from JAMA, the Japanese expert. Please proceed to the stage. Thank you. So now, we'd like to start with some comment from the expert from Saudi and Japan. Presentation by students, the very impressive presentation by students. So firstly, may I ask your comment, Mr. Kudo?
Oh, thank you. Actually, the presentation of the 6 students was very nice. Actually, I already presented almost the same. I thought they stole my presentation. Just kidding.
So they fully understand what Eco Drive is.
That was very nice.
It's very nice.
Thank
you very much for your valuable comment. Then Mr. Al-Garni, could you have your comment, please?
I think it was a very good presentation. Actually, I'm very happy to see that students at this institute have general understanding of eco-driving, and I encourage them to deliver this message to everyone in their neighborhood.
Thank you very much. I totally agree with you. The future is bright. What I feel actually from the young generation, we had a very good message. So now I'd like to then move on to the agenda for the discussion here with the valuable panelists. Mr. Kudo from JAMA introduced us the Eco Drive 10 concept, and also the students from Sujahi did a great presentation. And also, Mr. Al-Garni introduced about the concept of Eco Drive as well at his presentation. So now, we can understand that we already know about what the Eco Drive is. Okay, so now, then the next step should be how to promote it and how to implement it, right? So in this session, firstly, we'd like to ask ideas from panelists how we could promote Eco Drive so that it would be widely spread in the society and to be practiced. So firstly, Mr. Ahmed, could you transfer the mic to this? Thank you very much. I'd like to have your idea, Mr. Ahmed, please.
Yeah, I would say by sharing to the people around you, like your family or friends, and also practice it in your daily life. That's all.
So you mean maybe words of mouth to the family or friends is very important. Very good comment. Then what about Mr. Fahad? Your idea, please.
In this generation, there is many ways you can share these ideas. One of the ways, social media, like Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. You can post some ideas, some positive ideas like eco-driving, eco-driver, and all the world will be happy.
Okay, thank you very much for your idea. Utilizing the social media, such as Facebook or Instagram as well, maybe, or YouTube. Yes, you could do that. With actually your graduates, last year he spoke here. Has an Instagram account with 200,000 followers, and actually he is putting the information regarding with the energy efficiency for the automobile. This kind of thing, activity are done by your senior. So please remember that. Okay, now please, Mr. Anas, could I have your comment, please?
Actually, I would say that we can promote eco-driving by make use of hybrid cars, because when people see the hybrid cars in the streets, they will know more information about eco-driving. So they will see the fuel economy about the car, and they will maybe change their mind about hybrid cars. And that, of course, it's better than gasoline.
What is fiber cats you mentioned? That is also the Facebook, something like that? Social media?
Yes. Also.
That's great, okay. So the similar comments, so it is very useful tool to promote the energy efficiency concept.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much for your comments. So now I'd like to also ask the two experts comment and idea. So firstly, Mr. Al-Garni, may I ask your comment on how to promote?
Actually, we are at the Saudi Energy Efficiency Center. We work very hard to promote eco-driving for all end users. And we use many channels or various channels through the advertising in the streets, airports, also all channels of social media. We always send messages to end users how to save fuel and promote eco-driving through many tips. And actually these tips don't take much effort, just simple, and you can use it, you can apply it.
Thank you very much. Actually, I have aware part of that contents through YouTube actually before, and unfortunately the language was Arabic, so I couldn't understand. But it seems very interesting one. So.
Actually, in YouTube we have over 90 million views.
Over 90 million. It's very huge.
90 million views of the messages we sent.
That's very big impact. It should be. Thank you very much for your introduction. So now, could you have your comment, Mr. Kudo, based on the experience in Japan?
Actually, eco driving is very important things is, I already presented today, but all the drivers should know behavior by themselves. And then they can choose a good one car or which behavior. I actually explained 10 tips, which one is better to everybody. And then if they understand those kind of things, company and then government introduce by the homepage or something, I think that is one of the way.
Okay, thank you very much for your comment based on the experience in Japan. Thank you. So now, I'd like to now near to your place, the students, and I'd like to have your voice from the floor. So, excuse me, could you display my presentation here? Excuse me. Hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Are you awake? Okay. Okay. Now, actually, jointly, we have conducted a questionnaire survey jointly with Sujahi and NRI. And okay, maybe later, yes. And firstly, let me introduce about its result. You may remember the survey, right? So this is the brief picture of the survey we have done. The totally 161 students answered the question. Firstly, the first question was, do you care about energy saving in your daily life? And the result was 88% of your friends has answered, say yes. It is a very good trend, very good result. The future is bright. This is how I felt. So now, next question was, what can you do for energy saving by yourself? And I picked some comments from your answers. First one, I suggest that my friends and I go to the institute with one car to save gasoline. It seems very good idea. May I ask who raised this idea? Who wrote this one? You don't remember? It should be a very great idea, and I'd like you to explain it a bit more. No one? Come on. Okay, actually, well, then anyone who have comment on this idea, you agree or disagree? Yes? Yes, I heard the voice, yes. Good? Is it a good idea, right? Yes, yes. Okay. You'd like to have some comment on this? Arabic is okay. He can translate. Okay, please remember, this is a very good idea. So let's move on to the next idea. Use an electric car. This is also one of the ideas, I think. Who raised this idea? Okay, good. Excuse me. So I'd like your comment. Very good break. Thank you. Could you elaborate or explain more about this idea? Why you raised this idea? Please stand up.
Because the electric car, no use gasoline, you no use oil, no use any more part. أقدر أتكلم بالعربي؟ هي المستقبل في الآخر، هي السيارات الكهربائية هي المستقبل في الأخير. ما بتستخدم الزيت، ما بتستخدم البنزين، ما بتستخدم أي حاجة ثانية، كل عليك تستخدم من الكهرب. ومن أقوى الشركات دي وأكثرها معرفة اللي هي تسلا. أول ما خرجت بعد كذا قامت الشركات الثانية تحاول تنافس فيها موضوع السيارات الكهربائية. السيارات الكهربائية أفضل في التسارع، أفضل في الثبات، أفضل في الأيروديناميك، أقل في الوزن، وأكثر في المساحات التخزينية، وهي المستقبل يعني. فأساس كذا أنا اخترت السيارات الكهربائية.
Okay, thank you very much for your effort and very good comments. Another idea is coming from the students. Change lights to LED to save energy and change car to hybrid for fuel economy. Luckily, we have a hybrid car exhibition today, so you may enjoy that. But may I ask, who raised this idea? I think this is from Group B, Mr. Wisam, what I heard. Who's this? Okay, good. Please, that gentleman will help you.
Okay. Yes, I saw it's very effective in saving energy, and you not you not have to pay a lot of for gasoline, and will save save money for you and make your daily commute more easier. Yes.
Very good comment and very good effort. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please remember, these students have just joined on this September, and only 5 months passed. And they just study English, so they had a very big effort. So thank you very much for your good comment. And next question is, what is your good habit for energy saving? The one idea coming as drive slowly so I can save more gasoline. Wow, this is actually according to the presentation by JAMA and students and also SICK. So it is totally right, I think. So who raised this idea? Could you raise your hand? You remember? Yes, you have. Good. Okay, could you explain a bit more?
Please, raise. Well, actually, when I drive in the car and see the fuel goes away so quickly, so I need to lower my speed to have a lot of fuel for the next day.
Great, great. It's based on his individual experience as well. It is very, very great. Great. Thank you very much for your comment. And another thing is change the car from gasoline to diesel. It seems a very interesting idea. Who raised this idea? Who raised this idea? Raise your hand, please. You have a chance to comment here using the mic. Okay? Yes? Who did? Or someone would like to comment on this then? You would like? You like to comment on this? No? Yeah. Okay, actually the clean diesel technology is very good. It exists, so it should be one of the good idea. So let's move on to the next question. What is your bad habit for energy saving? This is totally opposite question. And one of the answer was, I always drive fast, and by the driving fast, I will brake and accelerate. Actually, this is also you learned, the item you learned by the multiple presentation today. So for this question, I'd like to ask you, how many people are taking care of this matter? How many people, how many students are taking care of this matter? Not to drive too much fast or not too much brake immediately. How many people? You take care of this? How many people? You don't? Azmir-san, I think you can translate it. You take care of that. You take care of that. Very good, very good. Huh? Oh.
طيب عادتي السيئة في استهلاك الكهرباء من طول الوقت مشغل اللمبة.
He said my bad habit. Yeah. He said my bad habit to save energy, to keep the light always on. Okay.
Yes, that is also you have to take care. You're a lucky boy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. And also one idea is coming as a bad habit, car idling. May I ask who raised this idea? This is also a right thing which you have to take care. No? Okay, then how many people are taking care of this one? Not to do too long idling. You'd like to speak? Okay. Go ahead.
Huh?
Because sleep in the car? Because sleep in the car. Yes.
It's better not. Then you have another idea? Huh? Pray for what?
play mobile.
Yeah. You'd like?
The car and warm up.
Don't warm up the car, right?
Yes.
Okay.
خلي كفر مشي.
That's okay. That's right idea. Thank you. And maybe the next one should be the last comment from the student. Oh, you again.
Yes, I'd like to, have a bad habit for saving energy. It's driving a car with 8-cylinder, big engine and things like that. It's draining fuel so fast and cost a lot of money, and even kind of like make pollution to the environment. This a bad habit. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much for your good comment again. All right. I felt the future is bright now. So many students had a very good and right comments here. Thank you very much for your contribution. And now we'd like to move on for the floor adult guests. If you have any comment or any suggestion or any question to the speakers, could you raise your hand? This is now time for the distinguished guests. If you have, yes, please. Thank you.
Yes, good morning. My question to Mr. Wissam, actually. First of all, I know you represent Kafa'a. Maybe Kafa'a is not the party who decide, but I want to ask, is there any arrangement, future arrangement for electrical supply, electrical supply charging station network in the kingdom, so the electrical cars will spread on? Because now the obstacle is only the charging network.
May I ask you a comment?
Okay. Actually, SEEK, as you said, is not the regulator of the charging stations and the networks, but actually we work very close with the government entities to raise any technology that can save a fuel. So, inshallah, in the future, we are working very close with them to promote this technology. And we have many requests from manufacturers to have electric cars in the kingdom.
Thank you very much for your good answer. Yes.
First, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Hamza Sulami. I'm from Madrasat al-Faisali al-Mawhubin, and I have a question for Mr. Kudo. My first question is, how does eco-driving correlate to a lower accident percentage? You said in your presentation that does eco-driving lower percentages of accidents, it prevents accidents. So how exactly does it help?
Could you clarify?
Yes. How does eco-driving help stop accidents?
Stop what?
Accidents.
Could you, yes.
And I have one more question.
Okay, thank you for the question. It's a very important. Okay. That's important and very difficult. Eco-driving is relating. Eco-driving is relating another various things. Then, if you speed safe, you can avoid the hit in front of the car, and then even the front car, backside car also. So speed is important, and then how can I say? If you drive slowly, your mind is gonna be so calm. So that's why people don't busy, and then accident will be increase, not decrease. So it's not exactly answers, but anyways, save the speed. Is it okay?
Yes.
I think your question was exact number, how many % will decrease by the eco-driving, right?
No, my question was just in general.
In general.
Yeah. So he answered the question. It's fine.
Very good, very good.
I
Thank you
have
very
one
much.
more question.
Okay,
this
please.
One is, if anyone wants to answer. I'm not sure who has the answer. My question is, what does eco-mode do exactly to increase fuel efficiency?
The number. You want to know the number, right?
No, like the eco-mode in the car.
Eco-mode.
What exactly does it do to increase fuel efficiency?
Actually, I don't have exactly the number, so I'll check and then I'll tell you later. Is it okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your question.
Thank you.
Any question you have? Yes, please.
Good morning. For young people, fast driving is something fun, okay? Let's be honest. And when you tell them, drive slowly and try to be like saving the gas and the oil, something boring for them. How I can tell them and teach them by a way that they gonna accept it.
Now, well, his question is also very interesting. How to change the young generation's habit who would like to have more fun by driving? This is, I think, I'd like to also opinion from the students. But before that, I'd like to have comment Mr. Al-Qarni first, then Kudo-san, then students.
Yes, maybe we deliver a message to them. Driving slowly is important for safety first. Other than saving fuel, this is a fact, but safety is an important factor. And we don't want more accidents on the roads. Another idea is to show them by graph or by time study if you drive fast and if you drive slow. And actually we use this message at the SEEK. If you drive fast and slow, it's only a different a few minutes. Only a few minutes if you drive fast and slow. So we promote to drive slowly, first for safety, and second, you save energy. Third, it's gonna be the same time for the trip. This is our idea.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me? But I think the young generation will not accept it by this way, like, because they drive fast because they think it's fun, not because they want to be fast, you know.
Yeah,
Not-
do you have an idea? To change the habit, or? Okay, I have one idea. Maybe the very famous soccer player will have a promotion with the Eco Drive, and maybe promoting it by YouTube, the Instagram or something, with the keyword, let's say, Eco Drive is cool, like this. This kind of promotion may, influence the young generation. This is my idea. But what do you think, Kudo-san?
Actually, it's important to use the public icons to deliver the messages to young people, and actually deliver a message to them. The fun is going to be when you arrive and play soccer or anything.
Thank you very much. I think this is the maximum idea for your answer.
Thank you.
So for your question. Thank you very much. Yes?
I want to correct some misunderstanding. Maybe I heard from some of the audience. Eco driving does not mean eco mode in the car. Eco mode is a button you press and the car will follow the eco mode driving. But eco driving, we mean the habit. يعني it's how we can drive our car. It's a habit, يعني عادة كيف نحن نسوق سيارتنا بشكل اقتصادي. So this is not to drive so fast, not to accelerate so fast. يعني this is what mentioned in the presentation. So we should يعني we should understand the difference between the eco driving mode in the car and the eco driving habit that everyone can do from his side.
And it's
Thank
a
you very much
lifestyle.
for your comment. Thank you very much.
And it's a lifestyle.
Okay.
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your body of comment. Maybe it's a good, maybe one of the answer to that man who have that question. Thank you very much. Any other question you have? Yes. All right. Then I think it seems the contents has been over. So I'd like to close the panel discussion. But before that, please, thank you very much for your cooperation, the valuable panelists. Please praise the panelists together. Thank you very much. So now, before closing this session, we as Sujahi and Meti, we would like to show our appreciation by presenting the certificate to every panelist. So presenter is Dr. Asmarai, may I ask you? Yes. And also, I'd like Mr. Miyamoto, the General Counsel, and Mr. Inoguchi-san to witness it in front. So could you kindly proceed to the stage, please? Thank you very much. Okay. First certificate to Mr. Wisa Margaruni from SIC. Yes. アスマレさんに。Yes, thank you very much for your good contribution as a speaker and a panelist. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, then next, Mr. Ikuo Kudo from JAMA. Please, thank you very much for your contribution as a speaker and a panelist as well. Thank you. Then next, the students, Mr. Ahmed Abdulatif Faransari. Could you come in front next to the Dr. Asmalay? Thank you very much for your contribution as a presenter and a panelist. Yes, please. Okay, thank you very much. The next, Mr. Fahad Othman Al-Zubaydi. Okay, thank you very much for your contribution as a presenter and a panelist as well. Okay, thank you. The next, Mr. Khalid Sareh Faraj. You did a great job as a presenter. Okay, thank you very much for your contribution. Then next, Mr. Anas Ghanem Jibali as a presenter and a panelist. Thank you very much for your good job as a presenter. Thank you. Then Mr. Abdrazak Hamza as a presenter. Thank you very much for your contribution as a presenter as well. Thank you very much. And lastly, Mr. Nasser Abdallah Shalan contributed by Quran recitation. Thank you very much for your contribution. Okay, this is all. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Thank you very much. This is a closing to the panel discussion. Thank you.
We have now come to the conclusion of this seminar titled Automobile Efficiency, Energy Efficiency in KSA, Sharing Experiences of KSA and Japan. Let us listen to some words from Mr. Hattan Hassan Nadra, Deputy Director of Saudi Japanese Automobile High Institute. Mr. Nadra, if you may please.
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. سعادة السيد ماسايوكي ماياموتو القنصل العام لليابان بجدة، السيد شوني أركونوشي المدير التنفيذي بوزارة الاقتصاد والتجارة والصناعة اليابانية، سعادة المهندس نزار بن يوسف الحريري رئيس البرنامج الوطني لتطوير التجمعات الصناعية، سعادة الأستاذ فيصل بن كادسة مدير عام المؤسسة العامة للتدريب التقني والفني لمنطقة مكة المكرمة، السيد إيكو كودو قائد فريق في اتحاد مصنعي السيارات في اليابان، سعادة الأستاذ وسام القرني أخصائي كفاءة الطاقة بالمركز السعودي لكفاءة الطاقة، الحضور والأفاضل أبناؤنا الطلاب، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. لكل بداية نهاية مهما طال الوقت، وها نحن اليوم نخط حروفنا نهايتنا على هذه الندوة الذي سعينا فيها لاستغلال وقتنا بأمور تفيدنا في رؤية المستقبل 2030، آمنين من الله أن تكون حققنا أهدافها وغاياتها التي سطرت لها، وسنسعى لتطويرها بإذن الله في السنوات القادمة، آخذين في الاعتبار كل الملاحظات والتوصيات منكم، ولا نقول وداعا ولكن نقول إلى اللقاء متجدد، ولكم سلاما عطرا كما بدأناه، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you everyone so much. Or thank you first of all for Mr. Tan Nadra. We expect to see you again in future Sajahi events. You may proceed to the tours. And thank you so much everyone. Thank you.